Good morning, guys. Welcome to FYI. Good morning to the FYI family. Great to see you guys. For your information, it is the fifth day of December. And in December to remember, how are you guys doing? How has the night been treating you folks? Good to have you guys with us from the various places you're joining us from, whether you're at home here in Guyana, the national capital city. We're broadcasting live from Georgetown. Or those of you in the diaspora, thanks for joining us this morning. Great to have each and every one of you on the live with us. You know, as soon as you come on, you got to share the broadcast. You got to smash that emoji button, folks. Partner with us too, so we can keep doing more of these programs. That's the price of admissions, folks. Share the live, smash that emoji button, and partner with us. That's all we require of you. Three simple things. Good to have each and every one of you here this morning. Kyle Bino is here, and Raquel and Rihanna Mingo. Isabella Butters is here as well. Good to see you. Claire, Alexis, Charmley, Richmond, all of you wonderful folks. Claudette, Bobby Lewis, good morning to you and the entire home circle there. How are you folks coping this morning? Good to see you guys on the live. Claudette, Bobby Lewis, and company. Good to have all of you. Shelley Douglas, do let us know how you guys are receiving us this morning. We got some ginger and lemon at our end, folks. I got the woman back again. I got the lady mug again. How are you folks doing? Some ginger and lemon to start the day the right way. Good to have Lorraine Harmon here. Lorraine, how are you doing? Great to see you on the broadcast today, Lorraine Harmon. Donna McDonald is here too, and Andrew Cuthbert. Again, Claudette Bobby Lewis is on the live too, and Cheryl Glenn. Claudette and the whole entire family circle. Good morning to you, wonderful and fantastic folks. We're going to do what we've been asking you guys to do. We're going to share the live as well, folks, to all of the valid and credible places. Good to see so many of you already on the broadcast, folks. Wherever you're joining us from, make sure that you like that page you're joining us from. Make sure you like that page, you subscribe to that page, follow our YouTube channel. Odessa Wardine, good morning to you. Lyndon Gill, what are you guys having for breakfast this morning? I got a little ginger in the thing here again. We got a little ginger and some lemon at this end. That's how we start in the day. Claire Capel, good morning to you, Claire. Folks, we're going to be on, not for the full hour this morning. We are due in court. I don't want a problem with my lawyer. I don't want a problem with the magistrate as well. You know, we're still on this matter concerning the mayor and I standing up for the citizens of this city of ours, and they charge us for some traffic offenses in one instance, and then I think the mayor is charged with inciting racial tension. Some foolishness like that. You know, they use any means necessary. Any means necessary. Onika Grandison Cox, Karen Rogers, Audrey Ward, any means necessary. That's how they do it. And then they come with these cybercrime, one of the most overused piece of legislation that we have. The cyber crimes, that's what they hit us with. At least that's what they attempt to hit us with. Good to see so many of you wonderful folks on the live this morning. Good to be here with you guys. So what we're covering, folks, we want to head right into it. We don't have a long time with you this morning, probably about half hour to 40 minutes, somewhere there about, folks, and then we got to run off to account for some other stuff, as we said. Savannah Page, good to see you here with us, Savannah. How are you doing this morning? Sheena Hazel and Amanda Kendall, good to have you, folks. Debbie Collins, good to have you, Debs. Debs says loud and clear. Good morning to you and your husband, Debs. Good to have you on the live today. Karen Mohammed, how are you folks doing? Yep. Good to have you. Sherry DeRida, I had my heart broken by Karen once. Since then, I will look at Karen sideways. Rastaman, Eagle T, y'all weren't ready for it, were you? Eagle T Eastman, good to have you there. Michael Reed, Isabella Brothers, good to have you on the live this morning. You weren't ready for it. Folks, we're happy to have each and every one of you on the live. As we said, we're not going to have a full hour this morning. We got to run off court. At least got an arrest warrant issue for the eye. You know, not that would face we still be out here with valid, credible information. But good to have all of you folks Winston Granada, Savannah Page, Erwin Don Cook. Good to have you on the live this morning, folks. What kind of day are you guys having? I hope when you woke up this morning, your spouse said hello and you said good morning. You woke up, you saw somebody on the other side of the bed. Hope it wasn't a stranger. Right? Hope it wasn't a stranger. You said good morning. You've done your, is it ablutions? You know, you brush your teeth and you wash your face. You know, the sweet sage went to work. Folks, good morning. Wherever you're joining us from. Karen Mohammed. Karen said, I heard you. Karen. Rena Cummins, good to see you there. The hardest working person on the East Bank. Rena Cummins. Good to have you, Rena, on the live this morning. What's the temperature in the East Bank, Rena? You know, we got a guy you coming in live, giving us some updates with the traffic and how the folks on the East Bank waking up, Rena. Margaret Nelson, coming in from Somerset. How are you doing? We need Margaret live from Somerset. How is the weather? How is the weather there, Margaret? How is the weather? All right? Orvin Don says, please send a spouse to me for Christmas. Good. Good. You weren't very specific there. You said a spouse, right? Send a spouse. All right. Good. Folks, Orvin wants a spouse for Christmas. Orvin wants a spouse for Christmas. And Debbie says, I've given her husband. You see? Nothing good shall he withhold from those that walk uprightly. Nothing good. Folks, we're going down a slippery slope here this morning. We're going down a slippery slope. I see somebody else saying, the dog, he was anything good? Nothing good, folks. Nothing good. That's the operative, the operative word. Nothing good. Good morning to the in-laws. Those at Yeovil, those in Sophia, who know, those in Sophia. Right? My in-laws at Yeovil, good morning to you folks. This morning, get the best in-laws. Best. What about my wife? Many days though. Many days. My mother-in-law is an angel. My father-in-law too. Yeah, my father-in-law too. My aunt has a saying. Maybe it's widely known. I don't know. But I heard it with her first. Yeah. Sometimes some things skip a generation. Sometimes some things in the family skip a generation. My sister-in-law is an angel. Sister-in-law getting married next year. Though. Big wedding in Barbies. All are invited. Big wedding. Goat, cow, everything slaughtering. Big wedding. I think it's a 5-day affair. Big wedding. All right. Big wedding. Angel weds Jermaine weds Angel. Big wedding. Big wedding. All of you watching invited. All. Donnet Harding, George and Savannah Page. Linda Thomas is on with us this morning. To the Ryans in South Carolina. Heading in or heading out. Waking up this morning. The Ryans in South Carolina. Good morning to you folks. All the folks in Georgia. Good morning to you. Atlanta. Good morning to you folks. Those of you joining us from New York, Brooklyn. Good morning to all you wonderful folks. All right. Good morning to all you wonderful folks who are joining us today. Naomi Drucker. Right? Yeah. Naomi says you know to live and be happy. It's true. It's true. I endorse all you said, Naomi. I endorse everything you said there, Naomi. We got to do what we got to do in this life. Who vex? All right. Jason Benjamin joining us. I think from up north as well. Brooklyn, I think. Jason, good morning to you and all the folks at your end. Good to see you, Jason. And Jason now bringing us back on track with those flags. Paul Charles, good to see you there, Paul. Good morning again to the in-laws. Naomi. Good morning to the in-laws at Yeovil. Hey, Barbies is such a wonderful place. Peaceful. Peaceful place. You know, I was looking back at some of the footage we had from Maburuma. Beautiful. This country is a beautiful place. You must come home and vacation. I used to stick up in Georgetown. You see, come home and vacation and see some of the wonderful, beautiful places that we have here. I'm trying to find one in particular. We got a lot of beautiful places here, folks. Don't come wrong, it's funny. A lot of beautiful, magnificent places here. A lot of it. Bartica, Region 7, nice bad. There's some beautiful sights and scenes in Region 8 as well. Region 1, some lovely places. Yeah, it's not Georgetown, God forbid. Right? It's not Georgetown. Please, we got some lovely places in this country, and I wish you guys get to see some more of it. You know, I was telling you guys of the little rickety planes they fly us in, like all of the tin cup planes to the interior location. 1 minute you're 15,000 feet up, you know, praying for your life. Next minute you're in a boat heading someplace, a rickety boat, praying for your life still, and never cease. I think that's what the good book says: pray without ceasing. pray without ceasing. Candidate Lenderjit here with us as well, and Eric Williams here with us too. Tahana Daly here with us. Hope you guys are great. We're going to spend about 30 minutes more with you folks. Then we got to rush off. We got some court matters to contend with. You know the try with me. You know the try with us still. 500 of you have already joined our live broadcast. I wonder how much watching NCN. DP High and them boys. Good to have you folks on the live with us. First, I got the Women Cup again this morning. Some folks who were at us at the Washington conference gifted my wife this cup. Mine is a little smaller. I ain't going to say the sexist, but my cup is a little smaller. So I covered this one. Right? I covered this one. We all got a little Venezuelan in us. I covered this one. A little covetousness in us. In a lot of us. So I covered this one here now. So I tried with a little lemon and ginger. My age showing, huh? St. Romain, Adams, Irwin Don, Candidly Lenderjit, Cribbleton is in the house. Margaret Nelson, my age showing girl. Got a little ginger and a little lemon here. So we could work some things out of the system while nutrifying. So folks, let's pick up some what we're following in the morning papers. First thing, I didn't like some of the headlines I see. I didn't like some of the headlines seeing in the morning paper. I saw this one talking about, let me read it for you guys. I don't want to lie on them or lie upon them, depends on which one is appealing to you. I don't want to lie upon them. I don't want to lie upon them at all. Right? It upset me when I saw this one. Maybe they put it there just upset me. I got to stop being upset so easily. It upset me when I saw it. Ali, let me see if I get it right, man. President Ali, PM Phillips, and VP Jack Dio have displayed immense patriotism. Folks, I shot on fire yet, you know. I shot on fire yet. Have displayed immense patriotism. And this got to be from the Chronicle. Got to be from the Chronicle. This headline, a pack of nonsense. What? The rest of the guy, he said display patriotism. We didn't fly out and left and I didn't go to Dubai. We didn't fly out and leave a soul and go to Dubai. So when we saw this headline, we take umbrage. We take exception. Ali, Phillips, Jack Dio have displayed immense patriotism. Like, it's only 3 of them in this country. It's only 3 of them in this country. I see Jack Dio in a border community. In this whole saga. He parked up in Prado Tree and he displayed immense patriotism. Jesus Christ. I drink this little lemon and ginger. Drink this little lemon and ginger. I think somebody sent us this. He parked up the whole time. He only probably treat a flight to Dubai. And he displayed immense patriotism. I haven't seen Jack Joe locking arm no place. No place. How we get patriotism accolade here and award? Phillips? Y'all don't be like Venezuela, you know. Coming out to the last court matter at the ICJ and say, we win. Jack Joe win. Stop this nonsense. Well, the opposition leader didn't say he's supportive too. I've been on the forefronts. Come on now, folks. Come on now. One day after the thing, immense patriotism. Well, if they get immense patriotism accolade, Zelensky in Ukraine, what is he going to get? Nobel Prize for patriotism? He is going to get a Nobel Prize for patriotism? This is the kind of foolishness I can't take. We say colloquially. I can't take it. Amabel Selby, you in display patriotism, your name I call it. Debbie Apple, Maureen Chichester. Maureen Chichester Paul Sepasuan, Yvette Juna, Isabella Butters, Kyle Bino, Ingrid Ambrose. How come our name's not calling here? You give a speech, you wave a flag. Immense patriotism. I see Ali at the top of the mountain surrounded by soldiers, armed to the teeth. Immense patriotism. I ain't see sleeping with the folks there in Region 1 or Region 2. They fly in and fly out. I ain't seen nestled at Imbatero, the Arakita. I ain't seen nestled there. Itabali. Come on, folks. Come on. Camille Cox says she late start over. Immense patriotism. We'll come again. Folks, we have a shortened program this morning. As we're in Venezuela, the opposition is saying about 89% of the electorate abstained from Sunday's vote. But 89% of Venezuelans abstained. Right? 89. It's 11% went out there and cast a ballot. Now, it's only in maybe a Latin American country, Caribbean country. You get 16% of people say, hey, you pass, go to the next class now. 16%, 11% rather. And people say you pass. You remember we had a CARICOM team, 18% of the ballots they observed. And this was a good, credible election. We gotta be careful, you know. 11%, you get 11 marks out of 100, you pass, go to the next class now. Right? Go to the next class. What y'all think this is? Zyfrot University? 11 marks of 100, go to the next class now. Go to the next class. You go on and ask him, praise mommy, what gift you buy me? Look at pass here. Teacher said pass. 89% abstain from Sunday's ridiculous, reprehensible vote. 89%. Right? At least we started one thing now. 11% of Venezuelans is Jacobas and Trench report. We're certain of that one thing. It's not all. It's only 11% of them. Jagabatical. It can't be all. There's some nice Spanish girls. Very nice ones. 11% Jacobatical. Thank the heavens is not all. Right? Margaret Nelson said the grade on a curve. the grade on a curve 89%. Chavez says victory. Chavez says victory. I saw him on the balcony looking like he don't know if it jump off or what. I saw him on the balcony there in Caracas. You know? You know how when the earphone on the press conference, he's look around like he's looking for confirmation when he says something that he thinks is smart and brilliant. How he looks around. You know, he looks to the accolades. That's how Maduro was looking. Right? That's how we saw Maduro looking around. Delcy? 11% Delcy. That's how we saw him looking around. It's fascinating. The madness we see in this place. We saw him looking after Sunday vote. 11% Maduro. Right. Even half a man, 11%. Sam looking around, you know. Okay. Like Delcy disappearing and he was looking. That's the way you see earphone in press conference. When he says something he thinks is profound, he looks next door. It's a despotic disposition. A despotic disposition. See? It's been looking around. Some of you are looking around this morning. Some of you folks looking around this morning. Folks, we're not going to stay on for the whole duration of the hour. You're going to have to forgive us this morning. You don't have to forgive us this morning. Who vex? You're going to forgive a little bit this morning. Because we saw the fellow looking around. We wanna bring in some of it for you guys. Show you guys how the fellow was looking around. See? Watching. Do we have it? Yeah. He's on a balcony somewhere there in Caracas. Watching around. Darnest thing if I ever saw it. See, just watching. You say just watching. See that? He's stunned. It's 11% he's looking at. It's 11% he's looking at there, folks. That's it. It's 11% he's looking at. He's stunned. You see? 11%. That's what I declare. 11%. See, yes, I have. We got it here. Next class. Next class, Maduro. Next class. Right? And then this gray-headed lady next to them. She's like the one that can say that was good. You remember Dude Not? Y'all remember Dude Not? I remember Dude Not. I remember him for all of us. That was good, Janet. That's how that lady looking next door by him there. That was good. That's probably her utterance there. That was good. You know what I always got to get one? I always got to get one. That was good. Looking. Folks, you got to like this place. Latin America for you, folks. Latin America for you. Yep, that's what we saw over the weekend. Telling you folks what we saw. Some of what we saw over the weekend, guys. Yeah. That's when I take it 11%. 11 out of 100. Yeah, make it here. I made it. I made it, Minerva. Made it. 11%. I got an over boy. Fourth standard now. Fourth standard Linden Gill. Right. Jason Benjamin said, do not mathematical thing. Yeah, same person. Same. Vote still counting. Do not swear in Janet Jagan. These folks want to lecture us about good governance. They want to lecture us. The votes were still counting. And Janet Jagan was being sworn in. Georgetown votes, Sophia, All Boys Town, South Georgetown, North Georgetown, still counting. Oh, y'all don't know the political history of this country. Chavez got 11% of the electorate Sunday. He said, good. Well done, Delcy. Well done. Well done, Delcy. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. While in Guyana, strategic cooperation. We saw the high command of the armed forces in Brazil meeting with high command here. The GDF folks espousing their strategic cooperation. Brazil look very eager. I can tell you that. Brazil look very eager. You know got some folks always battle ready. Renella, Brazil look very eager. Like, boy, we fire a shot for a long time. Give me opportunity. So Brazil look. Brazil look. Right? We fire a bullet for a long time, boy. Yeah, step up. Yeah, step up. Strategic cooperation. We need more of this. We gotta make the right friends, We haven't paid Lula enough attention since he came to power. Knockout Wako, Jacko. We haven't paid him enough attention. It's me we're running behind. I drink still lemon and lime here, boy. The little lemon and ginger. It's me we sending catfish curry for every week, every day. Chartered flights. We didn't pay too much attention to Inácio Lula da Silva. But it's the stone that the builders reject. It's become the headquarters. I see the Barbadian High Command at Ghana. I see Trinidad High Command at Ghana. But thank you, Brazil. Thank you. Thank you so much. Strategic cooperation is what is needed in peacetime and especially in these tense times that we endure. Strategic cooperation between the Air Defense Force and the Brazilian military as well. So thank you, Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Naomi trying to distract me. Y'all talk to Naomi, man. Naomi here trying to distract me. She's the one in the class. You're trying to focus. And I'm telling you, you see the movie last night on Netflix? Picture like a picture, boy. You trying to do your work, Naomi here trying to distract you. Them kind of students. Ingrid Ambrose, Everett Leonard, Lace MC. I'm pronouncing it right. Jilly G, got that. Patricia Botchway, Jacqueline Johnson. Good to have you folks on the live this morning. So we're thankful for all the strategic cooperation. We're thankful for all of it. Thank you, Brazil. Thank you, Brazil, for strategic cooperation. Folks, we got to run off in a sec. Again, Trinidad has another vapid austere, arid statement. I can buy my dictionary by Austin's. Right? It's quite telling. I'm quite surprised at Rowley. Ask again whether or not Venezuela counts, Trinidad counts Venezuela as an ally. Well, you know they're back against you all now. When you get a question like that, is Venezuela your ally? You're back against you all. You just signed a couple of deals, man. You can say, is we enemy? Foreign Affairs Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, John Rebel Emery Brown, he said Trinidad and Tobago's position is identical to the position of the CARICOM community. Well, you know you're obfuscating right away there. You know you're obfuscating right away there. Right? Trinidad, that's what he said. That's his sum total. Oh, you waiting for more? I drink this little lemon and ginger, yeah? From the Lady Cup. He said Trinidad and Tobago's position identical. He says identical to what's happening with CARICOM. Folks, how are you going to take them? How are you going to take them? That's why I'm telling you, we ain't seeing from Trinidad High Command no strategic cooperation like we're seeing with Brazil. How come? Tell me how come? How come? Me or worse yet. All them boys ducking right now. If you see how they're ducking right now. Ducking. The worst fears to be asked LeBron Joseph a question like that. Oh, Venezuela's your ally? You're just cussing Trinidad there. I can see Emery Brown saying, what kind of question they're asking? Huh? What kind of question you're asking? Yeah. Don't want to answer that. Don't want to answer that. Yeah, folks, my attorney is calling me. I must let you know. But that being said, as we wrap up, we're going to have a very short program this morning because I'm doing court. I ain't want to get abused out by my attorney. I ain't want to get abused out by the magistrate. I'm trying to stay on the straight and narrow. Right? I'm trying to stay on Santos' list. Please and thank you. Over the weekend, we were in Linden. Linden had a motorcade rallying support for their brothers and sisters in Essequibo. And on the sidelines of that, folks, we spoke with the Deputy Mayor of Linden, Dominic Blair, and we spoke also to the Chairman of Region 10, Darren Adams. You know, they had a mouthful to say on where we are on this Venezuela issue. This was Sunday. Voting was happening in Venezuela, the 11% vote. A lot of stuff were happening at home as well. And the chairman of Region 10, Darren Adams, and the Deputy Mayor of Linden, Dominic Blair, they both had quite a few thoughts on this issue, folks. Both had quite a few thoughts. Take a look. Take a listen.
We out here to stand for Escobar to Guyana to extend today. It's not about politics. It's about Guyana right now. I was this morning, even though I wasn't invited as an elected official to the ceremony, but as a citizen, I supported the prayer session this morning. But I want the Lindeners to know that the referendum, this is a very serious thing. Referendum, what a referendum means and what it means for Linden to Guyana to the extent. It means that tomorrow morning we wake up and Venezuela could start action against Guyana. So these are some serious times. As the mayor's speech, he spoke about food security in the region. This is something that will affect us. As Venezuelan migration comes into this community, soon we might become second-class citizens in this region. So persons are saying on the streets that, hey, this referendum, Essequibo matter will not affect Lindeners. It will affect Lindeners because we don't have the capacity, as they may say, we don't have the resources for this influx of people, even our own, and we can't leave our people that will be coming from from Essequibo, they should come to the next largest, biggest region, which is Guyana. So I want people to understand that this is not about politics. We have to stand strong. And at this point, I see the government is killing nationalism in this country with this one Guyana slogan. I believe when I grew up, I was taught in school, one people, one nation, one destiny. That should be our only matter we're speaking about right now. Not any other thing doesn't matter. And again, Sharon, I want to thanks for coming out here. I'm out here standing solidarity for Guyana. Even I want to keep my my brothers and sisters at the border, soldiers. I want to keep them in prayer. I'm always keeping them in prayer because they're the front line. They are the front line for us. And me, I'm out here praying. But I'm ready, Sharon. I'm ready to go to battle. I'm ready to prepare. If tomorrow morning I have to go and pick up my cutlass because I'm waiting for a firearm. I'm ready to go because I will not give up. I will not give up on our land. Essequibo belongs to Guyana and it belongs to all of us.
And I'm happy that we were able to unite with the churches today. And we were able to hold a time of prayer. Our God in time of trouble is a shelter. And we look to him during this most chaotic hour for guidance, for inspiration. You know, this evening, residents across the 8 constituencies at Linden here gathered. We had a motorcade. We came to the Four Corner. And we want to take this opportunity to call on Venezuela to immediately end this aggression and this, abuse of power. We also call on the international community. We know many of them have made statements. I just saw one coming out from Trinidad and Tobago, and we're happy that our brothers and sisters are united on this issue against this Venezuela trip. As we remain prayerful, we all must continue, of course, to express our deep concern and condemnation for what Venezuela is doing. And so I call on the people of Guyana and the Upper Demerara Berbice region to be steadfast, stand united, and let us continue to pray for our brothers and sisters there in the county of Essequibo, along that stretch there. We strongly believe, though, too, it's important for us to, at this time, and for all those who are watching on, to encourage and to support the upholding of peace, stability, and respect for our sovereignty here in Guyana. All right? As the mayor would have said earlier, Essequibo plays an integral part in Guyana, 6 to 1,600 square miles, right? Constitutes roughly 2/3 of our land. And here you have Venezuela using whatever means to try to undermine what was already settled. And so we are against it, we oppose this, and we call on all Guyanese to stand united. As the mayor also said, this should be a time where access should be given to all elected officials on the state media. We're still seeing this one-sided approach, but we are hearing about one Guyana. Why is it that the regional officials, our members of parliament, cannot have access on NCN at a time of crisis? We have seen that democratic principle, that democratic authority being undermined once again. And so we hope that this is not politics that is still being played. We have openly said that we're united on the issue, that we will give support. We hope that the resources can come to the region, the paraphernalia and the other things that will help us to disseminate accurate information to the schools and to all of the other organizations that serve in the region, the churches, etc. And so, we're happy that we were able to come out tonight. And we hope that by these meetings all across the region and the country, that we'll be able to send a clear message. And so it's deeply distressing to witness, what I said earlier, the ongoing aggressive action taken by Venezuela in relation to Essequibo and the referendum that they had today. And we will continue to stand tall. And of course, we don't have the military might, we don't have all the war tanks, but we will look to God for inspiration and for guidance in this most chaotic hour. Thank you.
Yeah, we got to continue standing tall, folks, and we got to leave it there to head off to do what we got to do at this end. And that's going to do it for us this morning. Ethylene Pillars. There's one Guyana, one-sided Guyana. It's more one-sided Guyana. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. It's one-sided Guyana. Yolanda, Michelle Innes, Karen, Maureen Chichester, Margot George, Carlton, one-sided Guyana. Even in this tense period, Chairman can go and NCL in Linden. Mayor can go. Persona non grata. Sad state of affairs. One-sided Guyana. That's going to do it for us at this end, folks. Continue to pray for our country. Please and thank you. We're going to see you guys on the next one. We are going to see you wonderful folks on the next one. Please and thank you. Heading into the city, you got some business to look after. For all your documentation needs, want to recommend the Alistair Collins firm, 627-629. What am I reading? 649-6410. 649-6410 or 685-6448. 685-6448. They're right down there on Lamaha Street before you get to Waterloo, on Lamaha between Camp and Waterloo. At the Canyon Mall, folks, for all your documentation needs. Yep, that being said, folks, remember to partner with us as well. We're available via Cash App. We're available via Cash App and Zelle and PayPal, MoneyGram, Western Union, MMG as well, folks. And for the bright set, we know y'all technologically savvy set. Same set. We want to recommend we got the QR codes for you. But that being said, folks, it's a hard finish this morning. Thanks for joining us. Until our next broadcast. Stay safe. Julia Lewis, Margaret Nelson, Rusty Man, Shanet Medford, Pierre Lecoq, and Marie Selby. Wendy Hudson and all the other folks. Stay well until our next broadcast. Stay safe.